And just like that, we're back again to our Final Fantasy XIV, Final Fantasy 16 crossover. Again, this is Paul 16. Let me just fix a few settings. Yeah, unfortunately, since we're already live, I cannot adjust my mic volume. But now I finally fixed my tune, so he's there already on the lower left. So I am usually blue with the red hair and of course yellow eyes, which represents the Philippine flag. So let's continue by talking to the Serpent Scout.
Lottokstad lies just ahead. If you would follow me, please.
Greetings, honored guest. Commander Hillox has apprised me of your friend's condition. This is he? Pleasure to meet you. I'm Kan Isina, Elder Sidzier of Bridania.
I thank you for your gracious welcome. I am Clive, though beyond that, I fear my introduction may be lacking.
Please concern yourself not with proprieties. Peace your memory loss we are here to address. I am told Garuda's name awakened some previous recollection.
Yes, in the instant I heard it, a hazy vision of battle rose unbidden. I think perhaps if I could hear more of Garuda.
A wish easily granted. Garuda is the deity revered by the Ixo, a people who once dwelled here in the Dwarf's Wood. He appears as a winged entity, half bird, half woman, who commands the wind itself. Most frightening, however, is her capricious temper, as unpredictable as a howling storm. I should add that Kalsana fought against Garuda in her primal incarnation.
A winged woman of volatile temperament with a power over the wind. A fitting description of the opponent I remembered. What anxiety? No. The will behind that monstrous visage was distinctly mortal.
I suspect Clive's Garuda and Eorzean's Primal are not one and the same.
Mainly, as life himself is not of our world.
Explain yourself, Minstrel.
We went back to where we discovered life and questioned folk in all the nearby settlements. Not one person recognized his description. Such a distinctive tattoo escaping the notice of every local Lumungur for moms around. Improbable, to say the least. Yeah, his tattoo on the face is really distinctive, so we can really say that he's not from this world. That makes sense. Well, led me to consider another possibility, one consistent with past accounts. I've heard of visitors from other worlds somehow stumbling through reality's curtain and finding their way to our store.
My brand, it's the mark of a bearer.
Does it pain you to remember?
I feel the memories trying to surface, but when I strain to recall, a piercing ringing fills my ears. Garuda, bearer, Ifrit.
Another primal's name. It would seem the pain has a less than tangible source. Long have I studied the healing arts, yet I sense no shadow of illness in your body. Your suffering stems not from your injury nor sickness. Victims of terrible events have been known to suppress their own memories out of instinct. Once subconscious denies attempts to confront the awful truth, the mind creating a shield of pain to protect the heart. The barrier of my own make.
Sorry. The bearer is of all my own making? How then am I to overcome it?
With our aid, of course. Fate has brought us together, and together we shall triumph over this adversity.
Okay, let's continue and talk to Clive to continue. So, you think me from another world? And my memories of said world are not like to return unless I acknowledge some terrible truth, a truth my mind refuses to remember.
It was a compounding dilemma, I agree, and I have given thought to a solution. I believe that the shackles which bind your mind may yet be struck off in the heat of battle. A drastic measure, perhaps, especially when not at your best. Which is why I turn to you, Elsa. You are the twin to Clive's wandering star. Your involvement is no accident. The path I see is thick with thorns, but if you the will to walk it, then gird yourself for and await me at the apocalypse falls. Okay, let's go to that place. Come and talk to Clive.
Okay, so the next quest title is level 50, The Path Infernal. So we get here 11,700 points, 1,080 gil, and a secret gift. Clive seems somewhat bemused. Sorry. The minstrel has a plan, it seems, but he shares little beyond confusing metaphor. Still, I'm willing to indulge him if it means making progress. Where to meet him? At Apkalus Falls, right? And where is that to be found? Good, not far then. Let's get on with it. So the next nearest aetheryte is here. Niketos Amphitheater. So let's go there. Okay, so here's Clive. And let's talk to him. This place. Why here?
Because this waterfall is where the legendary Archon, who we saw, gathered a band of adventurers in the time of the Seventh Umbral Calamity. Purpose to extinguish the infernal Ifrit. Ifrit. I know something is there. I just
Oh, I know something is there. I just. Why can't I remember?
I've recalled several words in the elbow Sidseer's presence, words which brought him pain, while the significance of the bearer eludes me. You and I are more than familiar with Ifrit. Considering your reaction to the mere mention of the name, it is likely that the primal, or its equivalent in your world, is deeply connected to your condition. Thus, I have resolved to weave my lyrical magics and bring you face to face with the Ifrit of our world. Here, the Archon Luzor pave an eternal path to the primal slayer. Will my words be given substance? And within the vision which takes form, will you do battle with the phantom of our mind's creation? Imaginary though this confrontation may be, I fear suffering will be all too real. Yet you must persevere, for your hidden truth will not be unearthed without hardship. Sweetheart, scarlet thorn, and call upon the strength of your shining twin. Your path awaits. And this is a boss battle fight. Oh yeah, and it's Ifrit.
Where has he sent us?
Stand in the ball of embers, the site where the Almaj summoned their patron deity, and the stage upon which the warrior of light became a slayer of gods. This but convincing illusion, the body of recounted tale given breath by fanciful verse. Come forth, Lord of the Infernal. Accurate facsimile, yet not quite the Ifrit you know.
No, not quite the same. Wow, it's the real Ifrit from Final Fantasy 16. Nice. Now that looks more fearsome, bigger, scarier. Ah. It's time to uncover the truth. Alright, it's time to find out who am I. for it. That's the thing which killed Joshua. Yes, I've been on this trail seeking vengeance for my brother. His fin must pay. Fight with me, Elson. During this battle, you will gain access to special duty actions as follows. Use Rising Flames to charge the foe and inflict high damage. With proper timing, you can use dodge to avoid taking damage, even if you are within the area of an enemy's attack. Certain enemy attacks will be preceded by a countdown icon. When this countdown progresses to the dodge icon, quickly use the dodge action. After executing successful dodge, the dodge action will change to precision strike, which provides an opportunity to inflict additional damage. Okay, let's get it on. Duty commence. Oh, I lost my timing there. Oh god. I'm losing my timing. Okay, there we go. there's a mini game. You just press the two sticks for PlayStation controller. Ouch, that hurts. No. What's happening? Ouch. Oh, another minigame. Just keep pressing the two sticks of the controller. What the hell? I think we need to kill the heat first. I mean the sword. Slow. We're not destroying any. How many more? One, come on, let's go. Let's go, Clive. Still one more. Can do it. Oh shit. 20% to go. Come on, Clive. %. 10%. What the hell? Oh no. Oh shit. He's going crazy right now. 4%, 1%, come on. You can do this, Clive. Boom. I blame another to spare my own guts. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose that I little. Oh, that's too fast. But I accept the truth of it now. You are not Ifrit. I am. Yeah, I remember just seeing it. Yeah. Nice. The recreation of Ifrit here from the Final Fantasy 16 version is really nice. It's too bad that you don't have a mini game for this. You can't control the actual big Ifrit. It would have been better, you know. And just like that, it was over, I guess.
In the battle, tricky. Sorry I wasn't able to read the other text.
Oh, it's historical. Burger's fur is not feeling that nice, but it's okay. The battle wasn't really that hard. All you need to do is focus on the using the precision strikes and avoiding the what do you call this area area of effect.
Illusion is unraveled, yet you brought a friend back with you.
It's historical. A wolf pup raised in the duchy. There's no moral, loyal ally in battle, and no keener guide when the road ahead is uncertain.
That would explain the aberration in the lingering Aether. Torgal is here to lead you back to your own world. Clive has embraced his harrowing past, and in doing so, reclaimed the memories he lost. Though not a conscious act, he has manifested his readiness to return home in the form of a trusted companion.
Even so, it was difficult to accept what I'd done. My younger brother, Joshua, was a kind and gifted soul. The inheritor of the Phoenix Plains, he was destined to become Archduke, as her father had before him. But Joshua was murdered, his bright future cut short. From that day onwards, I lived for one purpose alone. A dominant fire had slain my brother, and I would have my revenge. I spent years tracking the killer until one day I came to understand it. It had been me all along. I was young and distraught when I first summoned Ifrit. I hadn't known such power lurked within me, or that it could ever exist at all. The transformation was instinctive, uncontrolled, and it was by my hand that Joshua died.
I cannot imagine the anguish this caused you.
There was anguish, yes, and a guilt I will never escape, but I cannot let it stop me. I was born the vessel for Ifrit's power, and I need to know why. It was in search of answers that I went to Phoenix Gate and delved into the ruins below. There I found the courage to face my past and accept the truth, and then everything faded to black.
Hmm. Your tale suggests that something in the ruins, some mysterious force, was responsible for your inadvertent journey. And if you arrive in yourself from a place sacred to the phoenix and its flames, then it stands to reason.
Yes? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that you see home. Then we must return to the beginning. Our road takes us back to the burning mall. Once there, your furry comrade will lead us exactly where we need to go. Okay, let's.
Let's go back to the burning wall and speak with the wandering minstrel. So again, the nearest aetheryte is Camp Drybone. And from there, I think all you need to do is fly with your mount. Again, you're watching Final Fantasy XIV crossover with Final Fantasy XVI. This is Paul16. If you have any suggestions, comments, just leave it in the chat box. I think it's above. Yeah. Was my mistake. Okay, let's talk to the wandering minstrel.
Come this far. Now Torgal will be our guide. Such was the purpose of his creation after all. Let's talk to Clem.
Ready, Torgal? Take me home. Once you choose to depart, Clive and the wandering minstrel will accompany you. Torgal will then begin leading you onwards. Follow Torgal to his destination and try not to fall behind. So this time, we are the one following the NPC. If you leave Clive or the minstrel for any reason, or lose sight of Torgal, you may try again by returning to the starting point. Alright, let's follow Torgal then. Oh god, he's really in a hurry, huh? Oh, he stopped here. So again, with this marker, we can now talk to Clive. Is this it, boy?
Hail ends where it began.
Where you first found me?
Indeed, I was baffled as to why this, of all places, would serve as a junction between our two worlds. But now I think I understand.
You do?
Some years ago, Eorzo was visited by a cataclysmic disaster known as the Seventh Umbral Calamity. Yet, even as fire and ruin threatened, all we held dear, the world underwent a mystical renewal. It was as if the star was reborn. Our three attributes the miracle to a benevolent entity, claiming that the undying phoenix flared into being to save us in our of direst need.
Phoenix.
Burning Mall itself is a scar left by those events, its crystal ridges having erupted from the earth overnight. Some believe these monoliths of solid field claim to be proof of the Phoenix deliverance. The bond with your brother, the Phoenix of your world, may have been the connection which brought you to this sacred place in ours.
Drawn to the flame. It seems our time together is at an end. Thank you both for all you've done. May your journeys be fair and yours as well. You don't seem the type to stand still. Come, Torgal. We have answers to seek, and Valstea awaits.
And then he was gone. I feel the stirrings of a ballad. And I would be humorous to imagine I could capture Clive's story from so fleeting an excerpt. The honor belongs to someone else, someone privileged to see his tale to its conclusion. Sadly, the power to peer into other worlds was not granted me by this day's miracles. I wonder, however, if you might manage it, Elson. It's like,
Actually, based on that statement, it's like encouraging the players to play Final Fantasy XVI for you to witness the ending or how would Clive finish the story in Valstea. So you should really play it, guys. I 100% uh, assure you that you would love the story and the gameplay. So let's talk to the Wandering Minstrel to get our rewards.
our little adventure is over, set in motion as it was by a dream. Most cryptic, I must thank you for indulging my sudden and strange request. As for your promised reward, I hope this is sufficient. Torgal proved such a trustworthy guide that I thought to bind his likeness to a softening whistle. May his loyal spirit serve you well on your troubles until we meet again. So here are
Here are the rewards, the experience, the gil, and we get the Clive's attire, the Torgal whistle, and the Torgal puppy. Minion, mount, and the gear set for your what do you call this, glamour or anything. So that concludes part two of the Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy 16 crossover. So again, this is Paul16. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have any further comment or suggestions in my future contents, please leave them in the comments. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, follow my channel. It would really help me to improve and further expand my contents. So I'll be signing off for now and continue on later. Please don't forget to stay safe, everyone.